Hello everybody, I'm Peter Galop, and today, because we are pretty close to Volume 5 of Ruby coming back, I'm going to be addressing one of the biggest things that happened in Ruby so far, and that was the destruction of Beacon. And today, I'm going to be discuss who is really to blame for the destruction of the hero side, or good side, whatever you call it, of destruction of Beacon. Ugh. Hi Crystal. Hi. So I guess I should. So should I expect you in every one of my Ruby videos? Yes, you should probably do that. Say, Crystal, why is Blake here? Or a picture of Blake? Well, because Blake's the one to blame. I mean, if you think about it, even her name is just except for K and M. Blame Blake, you see? And, well, she is the one who didn't tell the police about the white van. Well, yeah. And the white van was the one who transported the cream. And stealing the equipment and almost everything. So yes, it's Blake. Well, yes, that is true, Crystal, but there's one flaw people seem to forget. And look at you, Jack the One-Man Band. Oh, really? And what is that? What difference does it make if White Fin wasn't a part of that? Seriously, people, what difference does it make? White Fin, what do you mean with that? Well, what do I mean with that, Crystal? And all of you people probably wondering, is that the white thing was just there to pick, so they wouldn't have a separate story or like a side story, or basically or just having a great idea, just didn't know how to pick it, or just basically forcing the anime or cartoon, whatever it's called, to continue after they defeat Salaman or something. Or making it its own volume, just one volume, that's it. It's because, well, Blake, his whole white thing doesn't hold up pretty well if you think about it rationally. I mean, what's one thing Adam states in volume 3 in his first episode that he actually appears on site the intro? Yes, he literally states to Cinder, let me get this straight. You could go to anyone. You could go to I exactly don't remember what he said. Who did he stated? But I'm pretty sure he stated a corrupt government official, an assassin, a bounty hunter, those types of people. But then you came to us. I mean, and you could say, but Cinder literally said that she needs him and that she can help and all those stuff. Well, yes, that is true. But what does she say later in the episode or chapter, whatever it's called? We could get one to anyone, but instead we chose you, Adam. You see, even she knows that she doesn't really specifically need the white thing. She just decided to go to them. You see, doesn't even matter. I mean, first she tries to make it sound like they do need the white thing, but in second, she realizes, what the fuck? I'm gonna agree with him. I mean, is there to not agree? So yeah, that proves, the villains prove, literally they stated in the same volume, a couple of episodes before Destruction of Beacon, that they don't need the white thing. They just decided to have them. So if they don't need the white vein, why then do you blame Blake for not telling them about the white vein? Plus, how much destruction and deaths do you think it would be if police went there? I mean, in volume 4, chapter 3, they state that every attempt to capture Adam Torres were futile, which means they are somewhat aware about the white fin. Hell, they're too scared of the white fin to do anything, if you come to think about that. I mean, Cinder knew pretty easily. And as far as we know, Hazel knows that knows where it is exactly. I mean, they just said that he's going to meet up with Adam, so he must be aware of something. So yeah, whole White Vein deal of not knowing where the location is doesn't really hold up very much. Maybe that's not even the real problem. The location of White Vein is how to catch it. That's maybe the problem. Haven't you come to think about that? I mean, what would really difference would it even be if the police would attack it? And honestly, Adam is one of the strongest hunt fighters in Ruby right now. He's possibly in top 10. Who knows, maybe he's like literally just maybe all the characters we know just at halfway point. So, I do not think that, and not just Adam, what about Lieutenant and all the other guys? So yeah, as you can clearly see, the whole White Vein deal, Blake, is nothing more than just people hating on Blake because she left Ruby, even though that makes sense if they're going to split up the Ruby team. Seriously, people, use your fucking brains. Now, the other one you possibly are going to be saying could be also the one to blame for this is Aspen, because he didn't have any plans in case if his plan failed. Well, yes, that is true, and he didn't really give any power to anyone else or have any backup plans in case if his whole giving Pyrrha the fallen maiden power failed. But here's the fact, Aspen just was supposed to be that mentor who basically gets killed, but because that shop is dying, they decide to give him a sample like this. Plus, if people like Jack Duran and Bennett go by, since the Wizard of Oz didn't die in the movie, I'm guessing he won't either. So yeah, Aspen's blame is really minimal. I mean, a lot less to be angry than Blake's. Seriously, people! They literally stated the White Vein doesn't matter if it was the White Vein or Junior's team. How the fuck does this even exist as an argument? But before, Peter, can you please stop getting upset? I mean, I think we all get it. White Vein was just picked because they wanted to have the White Vein. I mean, there was no reason. Alright, fine. I think I spent enough time mostly arguing why Blake isn't the one to blame. Just I'm gonna make like literally debating this whole theory. But now let's go to a real one. Drum roll, please. The one who I think is the one to blame of the hillside. It is Ironwood. Doink, doink, doink. Ironwood? Well, yes, my fair lady. Let me explain to you and the audience why I think that Ironwood is the one to blame for the destruction of Beacon. Now, one thing you can easily say when it comes to Ironwood is that, well, he has a lot of fucking power. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. In his second episode of 1 and 4, he literally says, "You forgot, I have 2 seats at the table." So as you can imagine, he isn't the type of a guy who isn't a lot of power. And when it comes to people with a lot of power, a government official no less, what do these people always get on their shoulders? People's trust. Yes, people's trust is what everyone sees in Ironwood. I mean, when they see Ironwood, they see somebody they need to trust, somebody who they want to trust, no matter what. But again, but then in the destruction of Beacon, he wasn't prepared at all. He thought that his army of robots, who seemed to have their own separate intelligence, would be enough to take down whatever threat. Well, guess what? They won't. They were used to destroy Beacon. I mean, the only reason why everyone didn't die in Beacon, everyone who defended it, every huntsman and every huntress, is because Ruby fucking blow out the ship that was controlling them. And just generally, and that wasn't bad enough. He could possibly be blamed for the downfall of Mistral too, which I'm going to get in the end. Wait, what in the end? I think that, why are you now suddenly in such a small area? I am a being of pure energy. I'm a being of pure dark energy. And since I must not have dark emotions, I lose my limbs. Alright, I'm just going to ask why am I still not freaking out or trying to kill you or call the police or somebody, but who the fuck, with government like I am, rude. I think we can all agree that doesn't really seem like the most trustworthy thing. Now yes, Ironwood has a lot of power, a lot of people trust him, a lot of people need to trust him, and he's a total and complete moron, who is basically the reason for the downfall of Beacon. Seriously people, just think about it. Imagine, if Whitefin wasn't the one they seen the win, she would possibly go for a bunch of assassins or spies. And what do assassin spies mostly in media focus on? On people sneaking into houses and doing stuff like that. And, corrupting everything. So, basically, she could hire an assassin or a bounty hunter, tell them to do this, tell the more powerful ones to do this, or the one who can disguise themselves, something like that, goes there, puts that in Brum. You have an entire robot army. And the problem with Grim, welcome to Grim territory, bitches! A bunch of robots going on a rampage, destroying it. A lot more terrifying. People's just being broken, everyone being scared. Bravo! Honestly, the White Paint only made things nicer. Honestly though, how White Paint even makes it nicer technically, if you think about it. So yeah. Now we got all. Plus, this one failure that I would make can also in fact the failure to protect Mistral. Now, you probably say, why do I think that Mistral is in danger because of Ironwood? Because, let me tell you something. Mistral is in danger of being destroyed because Ironwood doesn't trust, Lionheart. Even though Cole stated that he was a pretty smart fellow, so he could possibly figure stuff out. But Ironwood doesn't trust him. Or maybe if Lionheart's a faunus, would that technically mean that he doesn't trust faunuses in general? It's better not the case of him just being racist, right? Yes, I mean, we never see one faunus on his side. I mean, we see Winter, we see every other god, but our faunus never. How much do you want to bet that one of robots that probably designing is going to be a robot made to basically be like those Wolverine bots? Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that the one thing that started destruction of Beacon was Penny being revealed to be a robot. And who decided and who was helping build Penny? Ironwood. He's probably the one that wanted everything. The guy who actually made Penny just, thought it would be a great idea. Because he trusted Ironwood, who basically decided for Penny to go to the Virus Festival. Ironwood, who didn't have a cover story for this. Ironwood. So yes, whole thing could literally be poured out for Ironwood not being prepared in case if somebody finds, if people find out that Penny's a robot or something, or like just saying, Penny, blah blah blah, like something like, literally saying something like this. That literally all they could have, literally not prepared whatsoever. I mean, not even like make an excuse like, Penny's ability also to control metallic people, so she became invisible or something like this. Any kind of excuse that will be at least passable or somewhat believable. But yet, no. Now, let's go to one thing that I think we are all wondering is, why did I state before that he might be responsible for destruction of Mistral? Well, let's see. People were pretty paranoid at the Schnee family where they made those robots because they saw them attacking. So they feel like it's like literally the one who should be blamed is the Schnee family. Which Papa Schnee is how I'm gonna be calling him. It's just a funny name and technically like literally and it's more ironic if you think about it. I mean, somebody who is such a dirtbag and a snob would actually be would actually have a Papa name. Funny. That's not really. Well, who the fuck cares? Who fucking cares if what you say, Crystal? You're a fucking girl that's more awkward to be around than anything else, so be quiet. What you've been mostly around this review. Alright. Well, yes. Like I stated, Papa Schnee was not, super into it. He was worried because people hated him for robots. But now, Ironwood in episode 11, or chapter 11, was basically stating that he doesn't trust Lionheart. And although only Papa Schnee knows that, how long do you think these... And remember, Mistral is divided in two the rich and the poor. Hell, you go and say it's the three types. It's like the richest, the poor, and the evil ones. So imagine evil ones, a bunch of them, one Dr. Watts or anyone else, like go in there and say, when Ironwood states that they're gonna upgrade the security, make sure that everything has to be safe, then basically like coming and saying, no, it's not, you're just lying. In reality, you wanna do this if you're doing beacon. I mean, everyone knows those robots worked for you, so you might just pretend like that you're keeping them safe. Well, in reality, you just destroy them. I mean, seriously, people, how hard do you think this will be? Since Winter is one of the your more respectable soldiers, one of the more known, he's probably gonna send to make people come, those type of people who said those rumors. And guess what? That would just make a bigger problem. So yes, Ironwood would trying to get control, would just destroy control, make more riots. I mean, it's basically going to be like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 in the Synchro Dimension. I mean, I'm just basically gonna draw the picture for you. A lot of people who work for the villains are going to be coming around and setting rumors and all those stuff, making everything paranoid. Regular people are going to be pissed out and starting to attack. So the upper class is going to be concerned about that and thinking, oh, wait a second. If that's what they're saying is true, maybe they plan to assassinate me. I mean, upper class is mostly gonna be government official people. So yeah, they're gonna be a lot of egotistical. And they're not going to be trusting everything. And remember, if Dr. Watts is as intelligent as they say, he or maybe even have mind controlling powers. Just imagine this. They are possibly going to be attacking robots. Hell, if Dr. Watt literally brainwashes, or at least someone in Mistral is able to brainwash people, literally brainwash, not just manipulate their mind like Emerald, or at least more powerful than Emerald. Just imagine, regular gods in Ironwood, since they're gonna be all over, gonna be start attacking. There's gonna be a big riot. Mister's gonna fall because of Ironwood. I mean, just think about it. Everyone will fall. Everything will fall. Just because Ironwood wanted to have control, because in Beacon, he literally had no control. Even though he was like one of the biggest reasons why Beacon fell. This one, he will have control. It's again one of the biggest reasons why Mistral could fall. Wow, you're right, Peter. Wait, I am? Yes, you made a pretty valid and legitimate point. I mean, Ironwood literally states that he wants control and being irrational, not trusting in anybody. In that case, he's gonna send a bunch of military. In this case, he was going to have to send a bunch of robots and guards after that. And if somebody like Dr. Watts or or anyone else has mind controlling, working for Settlement, capturing the guards, mind controlling them, getting control system, it will destroy everything. Everyone would be in riot and everything will go down. Good reason why Mistral could fall. A good reason to blame him. And everything pretty well. I'm totally agreeing with you. Oh, thank you. Now here you have it. You can blame Blake and everyone, but in reality it's all Ironwood. No. I'm Peter Globe. I hope you like the videos. I hope you leave a like and subscribe. And tell me what you think in the comments below. See ya. What an interesting theory he made, don't you think so, Talia? Yes, he made an excellent theory. So, what does the mistress want from me now? The mistress said that it's time that we work together when it comes to him brainwashing him. Oh. Do we must brainwash him? Yes, I am also not like that. But we need to do this. Why I was with her since I was a baby. But why do you want to do that? I mean, you're a royal family member. Yes, it is hard, but we need to do this if we want to take over the world. I mean, must we really brainwash him? I mean, he's stating he won't help us. That's just lies. Believe me, sooner we accept it, our fate, sooner it'll be alright. Trust me. After this, it'll be all over. And the pain you feel right now will disappear. You're right. I am.